Well, hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. This is April's video for you. This is pretty much from April 12th through May and June. This energy that's coming from this card and these cards that I'm pulling for you today is going to talk about what to expect, what feelings are going to arise, what you can expect to deal with, how you can expect to feel, maybe even some guidance on what you need to do. So let's get started with the first card that I pull for you is from the affirmations deck, which talks about wait and see. So what are we talking about here, Virgo, as far as wait and see what, right? Wait and see what? So for some of you, excuse me, this is about wait and see about that promotion. Wait and see about the offerings that are coming towards you, something that may have to do with a gift of some sort. It may have to do with money. It may have to do with a blessing of finances. So you could have a financial blessing just show up out of nowhere. For some of you, I do feel like, Virgos, that you're going to understand that there is a really big answer that is waiting to present itself to you. There's also a solution. Yep. There's a solution to a problem, a situation. Now, as you notice with all of my videos, I have Archangel Michael here, and it is lit. And we are trying to work toward the energy of Archangel Michael, the feeling of surrounding us with protection. So the reason I'm doing this is because some of you are dealing with people that energies are not so good. A lot of you are dealing with things that are not for you, that may be more against you than anything, but you're not willing to see that quite yet. Some of you are not willing to open your eyes and understand that what's in front of you does not have to stay. You'll be okay if it goes, if it leaves, if it walks away, or if you dismiss it. But some of you feel as if you need to keep it or you have to keep it, like this is demanding for you, or it's a must for you, or you just know they're perfect for you, or you know this right for you, but it's not. You have to realize that the change is going to come and you're going to have to fall with the changes, because if you don't, the tower moment could get really scary for you. There's a lot of things going on right now, Virgo, that is going to shake up your world. So remember this reading again, April, May, and June. Remember this reading. Something's going to shake up your world. Something is going to have you feeling as if it's in another dimension, or it's in another form, or it's something out of the blue, out of the ordinary, something quite extraordinary. This shakeup, it may kind of remind you of something that happened 3-4 years ago. Excuse me. This shakeup could be something that brings on to you some type of, I don't want to, it's something that clicks onto you or holds onto you. It's something that's going to definitely allow you to enjoy the comforts of the security that you have in your life now. It's also going to make you look back on something that happened, like I said, 3 or 4 years ago, where something about your security or your foundation was taken away. Not all of you are going to understand what that means, but if you've been through it, then you're going to get exactly what I'm talking about. Now, for some of you, Virgos, being very patient, sometimes having to be still, it says, is what I'm hearing. The energies from spirit guides are telling me to ask you to be patient, be still. Wait for it to come. See what's coming. Understand what's happening. Allow something to happen in your presence. Allow something to go forward. There's something here that's going to bring you to a different level. When I speak about a different level, this is something that's going to bring you up higher. So after this thing shakes you up, it's going to bring you higher. It's going to bring you to an understanding so that you can now look at something and be able to say, okay, I can walk away from that. Okay, I can control that. Okay, I can stop that from happening. So to be things like of that nature. There's also something that's going to be able to allow you the freedom to distance yourself. At the same time, it's going to allow you to get a better understanding of what's going on. There seems to be a lot of differences between you and someone else, or you and the way you see things and the way you deal with things versus the way somebody else does. Somebody else seems to get very short-tempered very quick around you. Now, the card that comes up for you today is called Wait and See. Wait and See says, let me put it here. Okay, so it says, thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. So sometimes we let our thoughts take over. We let them add things to it along the way, which make a whole big scenario or story that doesn't make much sense. But what if you told them to cool their jets and to chill? Just chill a second. Or today you get to put your mental chatter on pause. You get to take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out for you. Let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. Just wait. And you'll see that waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wandering and worrying. Now, here you are, allowing yourself to worry so much about a situation or wonder about a situation is something that you can't quite control. This card simply talks about being still, like I said, waiting and seeing what comes next. Sometimes doing absolutely nothing will bring you more joy and allow something to come to you faster. Allow something to get to you much clearer without any frustration on your part, without stressing yourself out. It's really important to decide to just be patient for now. Trust in the universe is what it's saying. Now, the card that comes up for you today from the Witches, my Witches Tarot cards, is in fact the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles for today, this is talking about how the angels are bringing to you this delightful gift of either money. This is a gift of security. This is a gift of a blessing. This is also, they're going to bring to you what it is that you've been waiting for, what it is that you've been worrying yourself sick about. The angels kept saying to just be patient, be still. It'll come towards you. It will be there. But you didn't know what to do here. For some of you, you weren't sure how to make this happen. For some of you, there's been quite the idea that a lot of things going on were not going to work themselves out, or you didn't know how they could possibly work out. But that's because you weren't depending on your faith. You weren't trusting in a higher power. You were trusting on humans to come through for you. And whenever you put all your trust in humans, you usually get disappointed. There's definitely going to be a balance here for you, and there's something that's going to help you to get through to the next level, so to speak. A lot of you dealt with temptation. A lot of you dealt with somebody who was feeling a little bit insignificant to you. Somebody that just was trying to, or you were trying to, somebody was trying to be a priority to somebody. Somebody wasn't ready for that. Somebody wasn't ready to make you a priority, or you weren't ready to make somebody else one. Whatever that situation is that is hanging over you, so to speak, this is going to allow you now to take what is yours, to take what is being offered, like here with this Ace of Pentacles, to take the gift that the universe is handing you and running with that, allowing that to make